Hi everyone and welcome to BloodBorne, The Old Hunters Part 2. Now, I'm really sorry guys, but there was a problem with the video recording and I swear to fucking god I recorded like every single thing that I'm going to show you here is actually half of it is actually pre-recorded. That's why I already have a lot of weapons. See, I'm just going to show them to you, and this is the thing. I got to like the first. I'm not gonna say like the first part of the very first lamp when you get the shortcut to this very same lamp, and I realized that I wasn't recording, so I just threw up a lot of. I grab items, I grab weapons. I already recorded commentary and dying and doing all sorts of live things that are really cool, and I just got the the Seraphim 17 curse. It seems the fucking thing wasn't recording at all, and I checked it. I saw it was recording, but somehow it just I don't know, it just stopped or it lied to me. I just don't know. The thing is, I didn't actually record it, so I'm just going to show you a few weapons that I grabbed. And I'm going to mostly talk in this part 2 post-recorded about the things that I've seen in the very first hour. I didn't get to the first hour, not even. Like this is 22 minutes, like there, the 22 minutes that I didn't record. Next chapter is going to be close to an hour of live recording that I already did, and I actually recorded it with commentary. So I'm not going to actually lose a whole lot. Like I didn't even get to a boss fight yet, but I died a lot even. And this hammer, this beauty of a fucking hammer, this is the best weapon that I find at this very moment. I'm loving this DLC, as this is really hard actually. This is a really hard DLC. Like they throw hunters at you that are like almost like people, and they hit really hard. I mean, I have like 30 vitality in this character, and they two-shot me sometimes. And yeah, this is NG+, but either way, like, okay, so I'm showing some weapons here. I'm going to explain. I already explained how to get to a DLC. The only thing that I didn't record it was actually getting to this part, which is just going to the Cathedral Ward. This very same actually in the future, because the DLC seems to happen in the past. And this is my main weapon, by the way, as you've already seen in part 0 and 1. So I'm going to get that shortcut that's on my left. So as you can see, I already grabbed the items over here. I did like half of this part, but I'm going to show you many stuff that I already did, so you can actually check out the DLC if you haven't. So this is one of the hunters. These are really dangerous guys, and they're gonna hit me, and you're gonna see the damage that they do when I'm not just violating with the gloves. See the damage? Watch this. Like the very first guy that I'm going to face can kill me if I'm careless. But the thing with the beast gloves is that I have to hit. Do you see that little bar that has like a cat face on it, or a lion face? That's the beast hood. The beast hood increments the damage that I do with the claws as long as I'm hitting something. So what does that entail on gameplay? And now I'm showing you items that I grabbed. What does that entail for my build and for the gameplay that you're going to see from me? Well, this means that I'm not going to do a lot of parrying, because I'm sure you can parry most of these beasts and hunters, and it's really useful, but you're not gonna see me parrying because this is sort of like a beast build. My purpose with this build, and look at the damage, my purpose with this build is hit. See, as I'm hitting here, it's just hit, because more hits that I connect, the higher my attack rating goes up. That means the higher damage that I do. And this build might not be really good for bosses though, because bosses are a one hit thing. And watch this fucking shit right here. Yeah, he's hitting me through geometry. So that weapon is already overpowerful, and I already grabbed that weapon. So another thing that I want to explain, in the next part, from part 3 onwards is going to be live, and I'm not going to fuck up again because I already fucked up once. All that area I already did, I'm not going to be doing it again. There are just a lot of beasts and some hunters. Not a whole lot more in that area. Of course there are items, you should explore everything. These are dogs. They look like fucking Dobermans here. They actually look like normal dogs. Did you notice that? They look like normal dogs, like they weren't like affected. And this guy is a fucking asshole. This guy is really fast and he uses magic. See that the way that he dodges and moves, and his eyes. Did you saw his eyes? He's using some kind of magic. I hope I can grab it because it looks cool. But it's not the old hunter spawn because it looks different. I don't know. But this guy hits really hard, and when the weapon is like double, it hits even harder. So this is a really difficult DLC. Like, I don't know how the fuck am I going to do when I do the Blood level 4 run. I don't even know. But let's just leave that for later. This is a little shortcut that I didn't get on the previous recording, so I'm just gonna get it here. This is a really little shortcut, but it's a shortcut, so you should get it. Definitely, you should get it. So these are some crows. I actually love the crows. I love the real crows. If I could, I will like get a crow. I've heard that they are so fucking intelligent. Like, I don't know. I love the way that they look. Really. Well, the movies that they made them look like somber, like really dark, like foul creatures, some sort of like this. And just birds. They're just black birds. I have a black cat, so wouldn't it be fucking awesome to have a black fucking crow? Oh, and these guys, look at this. When I was live recording, I was just guessing what does this means, why they are afraid, and I was just like, because it is daylight, it's actually daylight, I was attributing this behavior to the sun, but I don't think that's the sun, because some of these creatures attack you, and some of them do not. But see, I'm going to arrive to some creatures up here, and this is a trap, so I'm gonna just pound the trap, go back here, and this rolling ball is gonna murder all of these people. There we go. This is another of the hunters. This guy wields a very powerful pistol, shotgun, I don't know what it is. It could be the repeating pistol, yeah, it could be that one. I don't have any bullets at this point because when I started recording this, I realized that I wasn't recording anymore the live commentary. And in the live commentary I just died twice. By the way, the giant that's going to come out of these doors killed me 2 times until I got it. And then when I started recording this, I came here and I got him the first time. But this is not me like being incredible at the first time that I fight it, something. No, this is me at the third try. The third try when I actually get it. So this is a very dangerous enemy. A really dangerous enemy. Like, what's his damage? That will kill you with less health. That will kill you outright, like in one hit. So I'm sure this build is not really like, it's not the best build that I could have used. And watch that. That's a grab. That's really dangerous. And see this? Now we're talking about danger. He now has an AoE with every attack that he does. See, what's that? He hit me. I dodged it, but he hit me, and what's that? Almost dead. almost fucking dead. I don't know how I didn't die there. I'm just gonna panic roll. That's basically what I'm doing, panic rolling. And watch me hesitate here, like, do I continue or not? Because I didn't continue down there. But I just said, oh, fuck it, I wanna kill this guy. So, I just went for it. He just hit me. He just hit me. He's all over the place. Actually, I got him once in a fight, and he never attacked me with his second fucking phase. So, or the buff. We could call it a buff. He never attacked me with the buff. I actually got it without him using this buff, but I don't know how. See, that's the attack that I can safely roll away when he jumps. But the AoE that he does is really hard to dodge. See, the AoE is just really hard. Like, watch that, I have to be really careful. Even though he has like a sliver of health, he can kill me. And that attack is the best one, because with that attack, you can actually survive. And it just drops blood vials. And he actually respawns. If you're wondering if he's a one-time monster, no, he actually respawns. So I was coming here to kind of okay, this is a boss fight, I was saying in the live commentary, and I actually got an item from his hand right there that I already showed you. Is the eye? Oh, I want to show you again. So cool. This item, I got it from that hand, and I thought if I hit him now, I thought if I hit him, I'm going to fight him like an optional boss, but nope. He's not active, but I'm sure he's active some way in the DLC. But I don't know how, so I'm going to continue. I'm going to level up this character up to level 100, and it's going to happen while I'm playing the DLC. Later I'm going to do a walkthrough, as I said before, a blood level 4 walkthrough with all the bosses, including this DLC. I don't know how the fuck am I going to survive the DLC, because it's just fucking crazy. Like at part 3, I don't want to spoil part 3 because it's live commentary, but at part 3 I found a cave with something inside that's terrifying. It's fucking terrifying, and it's actually very funny. So from part 3 onwards it's gonna be live commentary. I'm not gonna fuck up again, so I'm sorry guys, but at least I'm just, you know, bringing you the DLC. And I know I'm bringing the DLC kind of late because this released the previous Tuesday. But yeah, I'm sorry guys, I couldn't, you know, I couldn't bring it when I wanted to bring it. It's just, you know, I don't know, if I had more time and if I had more time to record. He just stepped on his own trap. Did you see that? And the trap killed him. That's really funny. So yeah, if I had more time, or if the channel will grow and actually allow me to have more time, because it will be actually a thing. Oh, these delayed molotovs are a fucking piece of shit. I don't understand them at all. Really, they just drop like in the ground. So I'm not gonna bother. There is a hunter here that uses hammer. See? That fucking guy. This guy killed me once in the live commentary. So I'm just gonna really tentatively attack him. And I know that the way to attack him... See, he can tank some of my attacks. See? He just tanked against one. So my beast build is really all supposed to be about staggering the enemy with a succession of attacks, and at the same time building that meter that is in the middle of the screen that's going to disappear, that actually gives me more attack as it fills up. This is all about this build, my ability to stagger enemies. But the thing is that I'm just, you know, I can't... if an enemy tanks me, if an enemy tanks my attacks, I'm just not gonna get it. That's the reality of it. I'm just not gonna get the result that I want for this weapon. So in the next chapter I'm gonna show you the build. I'm gonna, because I do it live and it's more comfortable for me to explain, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you something that I hope that if you're watching you and if you played this DLC before, you can give me a little help. And it's about the weapons, because I really want to use a weapon from this DLC, but I want it to be effective. I want it to be, and you see, from this part on, sorry that I have to just comment about anything else, something else. From this part onwards, like from the time that I grabbed this hat and forward, this is all live. I haven't grabbed anything else. Live? This isn't a live. This is just me still pre-recording. I mean that I didn't grab this item, and from this position onwards is live recording. I like this hat better though, so I changed it. But yeah, I was talking about weapons. I want to use something else at Peace Clause. And I want to use something from the DLC. So my build is basically almost a quality build. It's like 35 strength that I'm going to up to 40. I know the soft cap is around 25, and it's but I want to up it to 40. And at the same time is 25 in skill, and what else? Well, it's 30 vitality, 20 stamina if I don't remember correctly, but the strength is going to go to 40. The skill is going to stay at 25, unless I change my mind, but I really wouldn't change my mind. And I don't know if I'm going to up the vitality from 30 or not. And watch this, I almost died here. Like, this guy decided to hit me, and if he would have... Look at the fucking damage! Like, all of these hits in a blood level 4 are death. Like, I don't even know how I'm going to survive. But it's going to be interesting. So yeah. So if you already played the DLC, and of course don't tell me to use a weapon that I didn't grab, right? Like, I still didn't grab. Like, if you have in mind a weapon that is really coming in the DLC, I'm sure I'm going to grab or find, and you will say that this is the fucking weapon that you need, dude. This is the weapon that you need to use. Then I'll just consider it, and I might use it, because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that weapon, you know. I'm looking for the second weapon to use with this character. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. So if you got a good idea, I was kinda like, and I'm going to mention this in the live commentary as well, but whatever, I'll mention it now. I was kinda waiting for the bow, because I love bows. That's why I love Tomb Raider, because it has a fucking bow, and it just makes me remember Zelda and all those games. I love bows, so I wanted to use the bow, but I did a little research actually, without spoiling too much for me. And actually the bow uses blood tinge, and I have 6 blood tinge in this character. By the way, I have 6 blood tinge. You can actually see it right now. I have 6 blood tinge and 20 arcane. I'm not going to go up with the arcane, but I'm going to go to 40 in strength, and from there I don't know what else am I going to do in stats, but I'm not going to go really upwards from 100. Like, it's going to stay at 100, because I'm probably going to use this character to do a lot of chalice dungeons, because I never recorded any challenge dungeons, and with this character I went from the normal dungeon to the Alien Lauren in level 30 just to get the Beast Claws and to create the PvP video that you can check if you want, that I have it somewhere in the PvP section of BloodBorne. But I just wanted a build that looked like a beast, and I want to get the beast, you know, the transformation that make you look like a beast, but I also want the character to have a secondary option. So really, I'm not gonna get angry. from any backseat opinions here. I'm going to read them as I always read every commentary, and if you really say like this should be the weapon to use, I'm gonna consider it, and that might be the weapon that you see in the rest of the walkthrough. So, well, not really a walkthrough, a playthrough. And here I am talking with this guy, and it's the first time that I'm talking with him, so I'm kind of listening to him. I love listening to characters, and in the live playthrough, every time I talk with someone, I'm going to just listen. And every time there is that I have a loading screen, if I said something, I was talking and the loading screen was still going, I'm gonna leave it. But for most of the time, I'm gonna make a little silence and leave the loaded screen end, so I can edit it later, you know, for your convenience, so I don't waste time. But if I'm talking about something, I might leave it because, you know, I'm talking. So yeah, a lot of cool things to mention, a lot of, you know, a lot of cool things to talk about, but I will be talking about them in part 4, because in part 3 I don't think I mentioned them. So this is practically the end. As you can see, I just did the loop, and I just realizing that, and I'm back to this lamp. So I'll see you guys in part 3, and it will, I promise, it will have live commentary. Thank you for watching, and take care.